Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Gators offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins.
I think it's important. Let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Completion makes it second down. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down. And
who's in the clear? Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gators are in first and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To the air. It's Lagway. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down. But there's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback still with the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the BAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. A great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To throw, it's Reed. Escapes the tackle. Comes up with the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense moving closer to the line of the game after that catch. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Aggies. For 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play in the drive now, backed up at the 15. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Hot pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they pass this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. Solid game there. Moves the ball out of the 32.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
The Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Tailback with another carry. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. We bring him down to the 25, but moving closer and closer to the red zone. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try to run this one in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, we see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's Reed. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Of this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
It's Hawkins. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but he reaches the 3-yard line.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Past the 40. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Florida. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Back to pass. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The offense really clicking here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Hands off to the left. He's got the first and still going. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Quarterback keeps the football. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on 4th down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and effective.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Looks like one more play here before halftime.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC Championship.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man in the open field. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And now the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, what a grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Using his legs. It's Spawn. Gets the first and still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. The Gators line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. Going toward the end zone. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the move now. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Why not run the football right there?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. He's like a statue back there.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right. But the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Sturdivant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He makes the grab. What a snag by the junior receiver. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. To throw, it's Reed. The sure hands, it's Moss. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. 1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is on target, caught. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Florida Gators will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Trying to find some room. It's Ball. They stop him right at the 24. Second down play coming up for this offense. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Wide open downfield. Ball down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
A play action, looking to throw. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. That's a massive play. Loose ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Grinding away on the ground. Fighting off the defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting a little creative, trying to hand off to the wide receiver. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gators will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Takes off in a bootleg. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open, does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas A&M, 21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? To the air. It's Reed. And the pass is complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Looking to throw again. A deep shot to the left side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. And the back gets the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. The Aggies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They need a touchdown here, down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, they're stopped in short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Dropping back, it's Lagway. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. Now the kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.